Absolutely. Varun Chakravarthy, Sunil, Narine. I mean, these guys are mystery spinners. Let me just poke in something which, let me sledge Noel David. Noel David, mystery spinners. When you were bowling off spin, what happened to the mystery spinners? What were they doing? And where did they all emerge from?
I think they were still in production when we were playing, when we were orthodox off spinners and with the natural action, all these mystery spinners were still being in production stage. But it's great to see such spinners coming, ahead and taking the off spinner ahead, the spin department, especially Varun Chakravarthy, from where he was a tennis ball player, bowling in some place where he used to play with tennis ball. I think it's nice to see such guys. Nice to see Sunil Narine after all the controversies, after everything, he's still continuing playing the game of cricket. Still has the action, remodified his action, and still
Yes.
is one of the top class bowlers for KKR
Well,
and and
let's talk
in the
about the
world.
skipper as well. Noel David, let's talk about a skipper who's been proficient and absolutely excelling in the test match arena, and suddenly you find him leading one of the biggest teams with SRK at the helm and one of the iconic stadium, and yet he's in the middle of things. Do you think he's been chosen just because there were no other choices?
And who's this captain, Sunil?
Ajinkya Rahane we were talking about.
Well, let me see. He's one of the coolest guy I have come across, Ajinkya Rahane. You know, w- it's sad to see that he's not a part of the test side in the Indian team,
Right.
but yet he is performing. He is still playing. He has that passion. He wants to strive still in the game. And I
Absolutely.
think leading KKR is one of the finest things for him, still to continue the captain. I think they have a lot of trust in him because he has led Mumbai. He knows what to do. He has the technical things as a captain. And I feel that Ajinkya is one of that captain, where he's not that captain where he takes instant decisions like that, but he thinks before he can make a move. I think that's what a captain always needs, a second to himself before he takes a decision. I think he's a very cool captain, very broad-minded, and knows how to handle the team. After Shreyas Iyer left, I think they have faith in KK,
Absolutely.
Ajinkya Rahane.
Absolutely. We enjoyed his podcast, Ajinkya Rahane's Marathi podcast with his mentor Praveen Amre in Marathi last week, but he's doing fine with this. Now, let me move on to Aaron. Aaron, the key players' battles are Sunil Narine versus Travis Head. We've discussed it. Varun Chakravarthy versus Klaasen. We've discussed that as well. Umran Malik versus Ishan Kishan, and Pat Cummins versus Rinku Singh. What is your overall take on these two clashes? Pat Cummins, of course, comes in later, but Umran Malik and Ishan Kishan.
Well, Ishan Kishan, he's a natural hitter. He loves to go after the ball. He wouldn't really matter who the bowler is from the other end. But talk about the pace of Umran Malik. I predict that Ishan Kishan will definitely love pace on the ball because he's a player who really loves to especially place those flicks through the square leg and through fine leg as well. So Umran Malik used to bowl 150 plus consistently. So he needs to come up with a plan. He needs to change his pace, maybe bowl into the wicket, look for some changes because if not, I'm pretty sure Ishan Kishan is definitely going to enjoy this wicket. And if it works right for him, Ishan Kishan is surely going to win the battle today.
Well, absolutely. The Ishan Kishan definitely has won several battles in the past, and today he looks in a fine form. In fact, we are told by our colleagues that he practiced extra an hour and a half yesterday with his batting drills just to ensure that he got his feel of the big stadium. This is a very unique situation where both the teams come in with early losses. I mean, does that situation put pressure on the teams? Noel David, these teams, both the teams have lost their initial matches, and if you lose out on the initial part, does it play on their mind, skipper and the team strategy people?
No, I don't think so. I don't think because it's just the start of the IPL. It's the second match. I think both of the teams
Yes.
are playing. I don't find that should really matter to them because they have games in hand ahead, and KKR knows what SRH is all about. They have been playing with them so many years, so I think everything in this IPL, it all starts in the second phase of the tournament. Actual IPL starts the second phase of the tournament because that is where you know the standings of each team. I think this initial period, no teams really, it does matter to them if first game, if they lose or not, or win or not. It all depends in the second half of the IPL where they actually start. That is where, then the captains, then the coaches, everyone starts thinking about what we have to do in the second phase. But in the initial part, the first three games or the 4 to 5 games, I don't think that will matter, the first three games. But later on, it does. So I think Ajinkya Rahane knows that yes, now it's home game. We know what to do, and they know about SRH bowling side.
That's
So
correct.
naturally, they must be on a driving seat. The initial first 3 wickets, if they get SRH, the first 3 wickets, I think that will put them
That's
SRH on
curtains for
onto the back foot.
SRH. Well, moving on. Let's look at an exemplary performance of Mukesh Kumar, who bowled a disciplined spell with the new ball yesterday for Delhi Capitals again.